If there's one car people love to hate, it's the Toyota Prius. They said it's slow, it's boring, it's lame. So I bought an old taxi Prius for $100 from a junkyard with 360,000 miles to be my daily driver for the next 6 months. But once it was running, it sounded like this. Now I get a ton of messages from people saying, just give up. Gas is dead, the Prius is a waste of time. Buy a Model 3 instead. No self-respecting person drives a Prius. So I want to test something real. There's a major snowstorm coming in the Northeast, and I want to fix what's actually wrong with the Prius, make it road trip ready, and drive it 1,200 miles to Daytona for the Rolex 24 for less than the price of a plane's ticket, and I'll probably get there faster too. Now, if I pull this off, this might be the best value car on earth.
But what if you don't?
Well, I mean,
What about the karma?
Joey, you gotta bring that up now.
Joey, you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
All right, well, let's see what we got.
Not much rust going on back there. I mean, for 360K, this is a New England, like one, if that.
It's actually not bad. Look at that. Barely
Not bad
anything
at all, man.
Yeah, at least. I mean, heat shields are.
Heat shield, we could secure that, right? Because that's gonna flap in the wind for a bit.
Even the brake lines are good.
Brake lines are good. Even the pinch welds are nice and straight.
Yeah, no, they're not mangled.
That's the thing about a Prius. You never have these things up in the air. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the thing I dropped. Remember?
Hey.
Hey, that's for the windshield
Nice.
wiper. Ooh, control arms look all right. No tears in the boots. Axles look decent. There's no grease. The shocks don't look bad. Same thing on the other side.
Figured out why it was $100.
Joey, that's what I was trying to avoid for a while.
I noticed you would just steer clear from here.
Yeah,
that's missing. That is missing.
Joey, this is not good. And I don't understand how this works.
They hacked it off.
Dude, remember that? Remember, catalytic theft was like a big thing back in the day for Priuses, because I think there's so many catalytic, I think there's like 3 catalytic converters in it, yeah.
What are these tubes?
So you know what?
Oh, that's
Look
where
at
the
that.
coolant's coming out of?
That's green.
Yep.
That's where the coolant was coming out of. So
Why would it come under here?
I guess the cats are liquid cooled.
No, you don't cool cats. Cats are supposed to get hot, so it burns off the crap.
So maybe there's a cycle that
Or is it the radiator or something?
goes through. We got to learn more about that. Coolant for an engine serves 2 purposes.
To cool
One, to cool it down, right?
Yeah.
It could also be used as a way to get heat into the car. Why would you need to heat up?
There's got to be a cooler that sits like here or something maybe on this side. Well, there's like a bunch of hangers and stuff, so maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, I really have no idea what would be the purpose of that. But that's why it was leaking for sure. So they hacked that off and.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. They hacked everything
Yeah,
up.
they were pretty serious about this thing, man. They meant business. Look at the head. That's a head gasket right there. You see it?
Yeah. Is it leaking?
It doesn't seem like it.
Actually, it doesn't.
There is some residue below it. What I want to do is I want to look and see what the OEM color of the head gasket is supposed to be, because it seems like that may
Is it blue?
have been
Green.
done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like head gasket failure is a pretty big thing on these. Dude, that's what screwed me up, man. Look at this. I saw the header, and they didn't steal the first cat.
Yeah.
They
Like,
just
oh,
stole.
we're good.
They just stole the other 2 because I'm assuming it's a lot easier to steal the other ones that go here.
I'd imagine.
Man,
Well, that sucks. Aren't these expensive too?
I think there's a company that makes a shield for underneath of your Prius to prevent like catalytic
Oh,
converter
is it
theft.
barbed wire?
It very well could have been, man.
Yeah. Oh, look at the scratches. You can see they must have used like a Sawzall or something.
Well, wait a minute. Who did this? Was it the junkyard, or was it the previous owner had it stolen on their ownership?
That's a good point.
You know what? No, it wasn't the junkyard, because the junkyard would have taken this whole thing. It's worth more
Yeah, as one piece. Right?
as one piece.
So what are we gonna do?
So someone I mean, I'll look online to see how much it is, but
What if we weld on like high flows like we did the Corvette? Could you make more power that way?
I don't think you could. I think because of the way this engine is, it has that many cats for a reason. All right, so I looked it up, and I can get a catalytic converter online right now.
Yeah.
From Facebook Marketplace, my favorite place to look.
Yeah.
And this is why I picked a Prius. When you pick a Prius, there's tons of parts available. There's only one little problem. It's $1,500 for that.
That's not happening.
That's not gonna work. I can get 15 Priuses for that.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I have to keep looking because...
Maybe you buy another car like you did the i3.
Dude, we don't have enough time, man. I'd love to. These Prius guys actually have full-time jobs and stuff, and I have to literally leave tomorrow. I don't see anything here. I mean, I could reach out to this guy. I mean, he has a whole bunch of doors, and I know he has other Prius parts.
Yeah, I mean, this has to be out of here today.
So, like, I have to find someone that has this, like, today. You know what we do in the meantime? I'm going to reach out to a few people. I'm going to see if they write back to me. And in the meantime, let's get the rest of this exhaust off.
Okay.
I mean, we might have to make our own. So, I don't know.
All right.
That sucks.
Hey, you can't complain too much. At least they didn't cut the rubber hose. Now, that would have been...
That would have been awful.
If they cut that rubber hose...
Catalytic converter stealers, thank you. Because you could have made this a lot worse for us. Cutting out this rubber hose would have been terrible. Cutting the cat out, which is worth about $1,500, you got a little Christmas bonus for yourself. But thank you for not cutting this rubber thing. So all of the catalytic converter thieves watching this right now, do not cut this rubber part out. Only cut right here, okay? And that's how you get to heaven.
Thanks, Rich.
Yes.
I didn't know, but now I know. All right, let's get this thing apart. Why are you using a wrench?
Because it's... Why? What do you mean? What else am I gonna
We
use?
have a socket for this.
We do?
Yeah.
Since when?
Since always.
Where is it?
In the drawer.
What the...
You wouldn't believe it, but I actually put stuff away.
I don't... Where? Show me. Find it in 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. That's work, dude. Wow.
Where'd you get pizza?
This pizza's pretty good. It's good, right?
Yeah.
Told you.
This is also the earliest I've ever seen you at the shop. It'd be crazy if you unbolt it from the header and then unplugged the sensor and then did it on the bench and like in the vise.
I never liked you, Joey. This is easy to access too?
It's pretty sweet.
Guys, like, I like Priuses.
That's going well.
That's going just swell.
As a kid, did you ever cut your exhaust off your car?
No, never.
What?
No.
We are not the same.
No, dude, I've never done that. I've always been like a buy the books kind of guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey.
and it snapped.
Good thing I heated it. Oh, God.
Got it.
Nice.
That was so easy.
Oh. Oh, look at that.
That wasn't long for this world, was it?
Nice. Both came out.
Okay. So I wanted to show you guys something really quick. We're finally redoing the back room of the shop because it turns out trying to do real work and chaos just doesn't work. We spent hours planning, editing, emailing, ordering parts, and we're doing all that in whatever space we happen to have available. And it wasn't comfortable, and it was stuffy, and it wasn't helping with focus. So instead of just throwing a desk back there, we wanted to actually build a workspace that made sense. And that's where Branch came in. The chair is genuinely supportive and adjustable, and the desk feels solid and stable. Nothing shaking, nothing distracting. It's comfortable without being overbuilt, and it doesn't look like generic office furniture. We even added the acoustic tiles to cut down on echo noise, which makes your room feel calmer and way more intentional. You think about this stuff. It's preventative care, and if you're gonna spend hours working somewhere, it should actually feel good to be there. Branch, it's easy to turn this room into a space that we actually want to work in.
You think you're going to get this car driving?
I'm going to get this car driving. All it needs are cats, I hope, right? How much is the ticket to Florida to Daytona right now?
Okay, I don't know. Let's look. Right now, $157 per travel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Once I get the cats for it, I bet you any money that I can get to Florida for even less money.
I highly doubt that.
Yes, I can.
And it's only 3 hours and 15 minutes nonstop.
I bet you I can get there for less than $157 in gasoline.
No way.
I absolutely can, yes. And guess what? There's no, when I'm driving, there's no turbulence.
There's bumps in the road.
There's no waiting on the tarmac because your flight got delayed because some plane just went haywire or you dropped an engine. You could buy whatever snacks you want. There's no overpriced snacks when you're driving. And you could stop and get out and pee whenever you want. And you don't have to wait for the other 500 people back in last class clogging the toilets. That's the best thing.
That's all you got?
Well, that's all I got. That's huge. Are you kidding me?
Not.
Yes, it
Turbulence,
is.
bumps in the road. That's so irrelevant.
Turbulence? Okay.
Yeah, bumps in the road.
First of all, you're like 5 miles in the air.
So?
When you feel bumps 5 miles up, it's a little bit different than like, downtown Peabody.
I can put my feet up. I can watch a movie.
I can do that too.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's driving?
I know who's driving. That's the highest it can go. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let's see how good your aim is.
My aim.
Yeah, buddy.
What if there's no oil in this?
That'll be hilarious. I would chuckle.
Okay. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Oh, 3,
Almost.
2, 1.
Ah.
Oh, that's okay. Does that look sparkly to you?
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
I mean,
It hasn't been changed in a while, it doesn't look like.
yeah. Looks a little chocolate milkish.
So while Freddie's over here doing the oil change, I'm looking on Facebook Marketplace for a catalytic converter for the Prius. I came across one for $200. Now normally for this car, a catalytic converter is closer to $1,500, so immediately my brain goes, okay, what's wrong with it? Sure enough, after I hand the guy for the money, which when the truth comes out, he tells me there might be an issue with the oxygen sensor and I should probably run an O2 spacer just in case. The problem is I don't have time to mess around with spacers right now. This car needs to leave, so the plan's pretty simple. Bolt the cat on and hope the sensor behaves and pray the check engine light stays off. Now I have a spare sensor, but if the car detects an issue with the catalytic converter itself and it starts giving me 20 miles a gallon instead of 40, then I've already lost. A quick reset. This Prius was $100. A flight to Daytona is $157. If I spend more than that on gas, the Prius loses. Also, I leave tomorrow, so this is not a build, this is a deadline. I have to do everything in my power to get to Daytona as cheaply as humanly possible. So, this car needs a few upgrades to help with efficiency. The first thing are wheels. Open wheels trap air and turn to turbulence at highway speed. Real aero covers cost time and take money, so we're doing the Walmart solution. Pizza pans. And no, I'm not letting a pizza pan become a projectile at 75 miles an hour. These are actually mounted. The next is the lower grill block. This isn't starving the engine, it's cold out, the upper grill is open, and the lower opening just acts like a parachute and adds drag. If it starts running hot, the tape comes off in 10 seconds. Rear wiper delete, is it worth 5 miles per gallon? No, but it's one less thing sticking into the airflow, and the blade was already missing anyways. Headlights aren't a real mod, they're survival. We're doing night driving, snow, deer, and 2 exhausted fools. I want daylight level visibility. And tire pressure. Tire pressure means less rolling resistance and better miles per gallon. We're not doing anything crazy, it's just on the higher side because efficiency is the whole point. The first real checkpoint is Virginia. If we can make it there without overheating or a flashing check engine light, then we've got a shot.
Looks like you made those in a 3rd grade art project. Good old 3rd grade art class. If you make it, can we cook pizzas on those?
Yes. I like this. I like it. It's like anonymous. It's like the wheels you blank out. You know when the YouTubers get new wheels for their car?
That's what it looks like.
You'll never guess what kind of wheels we got. Yeah. We got the unlocked character wheels.
No, everyone thinks I'm a hater, but look, at least I packed them some food and stuff. Don't get mad. You're going to eat it.
I am.
I know Freddie will, because he appreciates me.
So any car we're emotionally attached to, we have to give a name. And it seems like people in the comment section really like this car. Now, the obvious choice is Bumblebee, but we're going to name it.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad one. It's trying, but it's also struggling. I'm gonna get one last video of it.
Before it's on a ball. The ball flames inside of the road.
Good luck.
I did it. The windows don't work.
No, really?
Yeah, look.
That's gonna be a cold ride, dude. It's like 2 degrees out.
They don't work. That one works. The main one don't work.
Try opening the door.
There's a short net. Mask one doesn't work.
I got it to work last night. You just gotta punch it.
I don't have time, brother.
Okay.
So I don't know what to say.
Good luck.
I don't know what to tell you, brother.
See you, dude.
The only thing I don't trust is the $200 Facebook catalytic converter, because cheap parts always come with a receipt, and that's usually a check engine light. Once we leave the shop, we're not working on a Prius, we're committing. The next stop, Virginia.
So I'm looking into the future.
Seriously. We glued ours together, it looks better than that.
Yep.
So
Who do you think's more efficient? That guy or us and this?
This one. This one for sure. Aerodynamic wise, this is great.
Mm-hmm.
It's in terms of overall cost, you can get to our destination in Florida cheaper in this than you can a Cybertruck. Cybertruck probably weighs twice this thing does.
It also didn't cost $100 to buy.
We are fully charged right now, and it says 600 miles. So after we drive for a little bit, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a better idea for just how many miles per gallon we're getting on this trip. But Freddie, 600, that's half the trip.
600 miles means that we are stopping in Virginia?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Virginia.
So it's from here to Virginia, and this car cost you $100, and you had another...
Literally almost nothing. It's dirt cheap to run this thing. The cats were $200.
Okay.
Let's see what else. The battery was $200.
So what's great about this car, a lot of people give the Prius a bad rap, and a lot of car guys give the Prius a bad rap. I am enjoying myself. This is really smooth.
Yep.
I mean, look at that. Look at this cool little display. It is flickering a lot because of the camera, but that's okay. The only thing I can complain about though is so the heat is on. It's on high right here, and the heat is not on my side. This is actually just cold.
Yeah,
so
and it doesn't have dual zone heating and cooling either. So
It does not.
That is an issue.
Yeah,
But
it
honestly,
is actually just broken.
Yeah, it's literally just broken. But I think, man, for $100,
I feel like you just jinxed us, and you should not have said that.
yeah, things are gonna go bad then.
2 seconds later.
And just like that,
You can't make this up.
we have our old friend, the check engine light.
You can't make this up. Like literally, this. You said I was gonna jinx it. Check engine light came on.
Like it was immediate. It was
immediately.
right, man.
Immediately. Yeah.
Hopefully, it's not catastrophic. Car's still driving.
Car's still driving fine.
Yeah.
But when that light starts flashing, there's a little problem on our hands. This is what happens when you buy cats for $250.
You were just talking about how cheap it was.
When you buy a cat that normally goes for $1,500, this is what happens when you buy it for $250.
We got 1 bar of...
Final bar of fuel.
That's right.
When the gas light comes on, that'll be our litmus test to see just how much we can put back in it. So at an average speed of like, we punch every once in a while going uphill.
It says average speed 58 miles an hour.
58 miles per gallon is about 44. So mixed highway driving, check engine light, gas mileage 44. That should put us about like 450 miles in the tank. Okay, if we're getting in the 40s for the tank, that means we actually have a shot. It looks like whatever the check engine light's on for, it's not affecting us too much in terms of the miles per gallon.
You want to go double or nothing?
What does that mean?
Means can you make it to Florida and back on $160-something worth of gas?
When we fill up here, I'll let you know.
I feel like we could. And when I say we, I mean you. I'm not doing this again.
Virginia.
Look at that. Welcome to Virginia. It says Virginia is for lovers.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it's not like we're in a...
We'll be loving this once we're pushing it to the gas station.
I feel like two dudes showing up in a yellow Prius. Yeah.
That's hey, we're welcome here.
We are.
We finally stopped in Burgundy Hill, Virginia, and drove a whopping 450 miles when we stopped. The price to fill up was $29 to drive that distance, so I think the cats are still working and it didn't pull the miles per gallon. I also learned that the Prius tank is about 11.9 gallons and we only put 9.6 in. So there is no doubt in my mind that we can get 500 plus miles of range in this little $100 car, and that's going highway speeds in the cold with a passenger. Out of $157, we used $29 so far, and the car even gave me a free light show.
Is it letting the smoke out? Uh-oh. Yep.
Here we are in Virginia, eating with friends, sharing a nice meal with the police over there. They're just watching us. They walked over here when they saw us park. Mm-hmm. But we're just eating some Chick-fil-A on the dash of the Prius.
Mm-hmm. I thoroughly enjoy this Prius.
Right?
Like, it's good. It doesn't get out of its own way very well.
No, it does not. Yep.
Once it gets up to speed, it just stays there.
It cruises.
It's smooth.
Yeah.
The heating doesn't work on my side, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, it has 30 billion miles on it, but it's been all right. The engine hasn't exploded.
It has not exploded. Mm-hmm. That's a plus, yeah.
Honestly, that's all you can expect from it.
I'm gonna get. Would you daily one of these?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Especially for $100.
$100. This is great. You can't beat this for $100.
No.
This car costs as much as this Chick-fil-A meal did.
It did. Chick-fil-A is very expensive.
It's very expensive. Very, very expensive. Shortly after this meal, I got the itis and I fell asleep, and then I woke up to some unfortunate news. And we made it to Lumberton, North Carolina, which is an additional 341 miles away. Now, for us to go from 450 miles in a tank to 340 miles in a tank, I would estimate Freddie was driving a consistent speed of approximately 240 miles an hour. So, not great.
Satisfying wrap.
I'd say 9.8.
9.8? Okay.
For any craving
I'm gonna do
or any appetite.
9.9.
All right, let's go.
Wawa is here with helpful tips for fueling up.
I didn't get 40 miles per gallon. Oh,
9.1. That's all right.
You win.
All right.
Right rules.
Yeah. We stopped one more time in Woodbine, and that was the last stop, and put us directly into Florida. Warm weather, cheap gas, and we pushed it 480 miles to Sanford, Florida.
It's hour 19 or 20, or I don't know. It feels like we've been here for 3.5 years.
I don't remember anymore, but this feels good. This feels good. We are in Florida.
We are in Florida in Jacksonville rush hour traffic because in 1,200 miles we missed one turn, and now we're in the thick of it.
Yeah, now we're paying for it internally. Yeah.
But it's not too bad. The car is good. Has check engine light, but that's okay.
It hasn't skipped the beat. I'm really curious as to what that light is. But I mean, a couple of thoughts about this car. We really like the Prius.
I am in love with the Prius.
We really like the Prius, man. Headlights are great, lighting's great. Those are aftermarket, obviously. The car is surprisingly smooth on the highway. Also, I think you were talking about the drag coefficient for this car.
Yes.
What is it, like 0.29?
It's like 0.25.
0.25 is insane.
Which is the same as a Koenigsegg.
This is incredible. I think the only car that beats it right now is the Model 3, but I want to let you know that the Model 3 came out several years after the Prius.
Yeah.
So I feel like, again, Toyota, ahead of its time, man.
Absolutely. And you can tell that they spent like $1 billion developing all this stuff. So the fact that you can buy one of these cars for next to nothing. Now the heat doesn't work on this side, but that's okay. We'll be okay. But I mean, it's a lot of car, and
for $100,
yeah,
you're not. You're not beating this deal. I challenge you. Find a better deal for this. Question for you, Freddie.
Yeah.
Can I park anywhere around this road?
I think so. Wait, no.
You don't think so?
No.
All right.
No.
If you
Hold
say
on,
so.
wait.
Yeah.
Okay, you can park. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were taking a piss. I'm sorry. Freddie, what do you think?
Dude, first of all, it's 70 degrees out here. So
It's
it's really nice.
It's beautiful, dude. It's beautiful.
It is nice. But what's beautiful is
Yeah.
this. Look at this.
The pizza, dude. The pizza wheels made it, baby.
And they delivered their +1 MPG.
Yes, they did. You know what I want to do? If we get some paint, I want to put some yellow spackle on them.
Yeah, we can do
I
that.
think it'll look kind of cool. Just like, you know, one of those little designs.
Absolutely.
What car can you get for $100 whose AC actually works? I think this is a great deal, man.
Yeah.
I didn't think the AC was going to work, but here we are. AC is working fine, blowing nice and cold. Out of all the vents, mysteriously.
Yeah, I mean, it only blows cold out of the vents.
Right.
But, you know, honestly, we should, like, see what the check engine light's about and maybe give it a once-over.
Yeah.
Maybe do some modifications, that sort of thing.
Absolutely. Let's do it, man. Now, we made it to Florida for $82, but we can't celebrate yet. I doubled down and I have to make it back home for less than $75 because Freddie ruined our miles per gallon. I am now at a disadvantage. But as a consolation prize, I'm going to take his GT3 to Daytona. What an awesome event that Michelin took us to. I had no idea about Daytona. I asked the lady at the front desk who I should be rooting for, and she said Porsche. Always bet on Porsche to win, and guess who won? Anyways, now that we're here, let's find some ways to get better miles per gallon because this car is in desperate need of some maintenance. The more maintenance we do, the better the car runs and the better miles per gallon we get and the cheaper the ride back will be. And I know just the person. We finally made it to Tavares' shop. What was it? I think 1,200 miles. We drove through the night. This man and I made it to his shop finally. All of his projects are here. We'll get into that much later, but we finally made it to the shop. So the Prius did accomplish its mission. However, we kind of did a half-assed job working on the Prius. We got it, slapped the cat in, did an oil change, and then now we're here. I'm surprised it made it this far. But now we're actually going to talk to a person that knows a little bit more about Priuses than I do, and she's right next to me.
What's up, guys? My name's T. I run Girly Garage. We do automotive education so that people learn how to have those honest conversations with mechanics. But my life started in automotive with JDM, being Honda and Toyota trained. So I'm super stoked that Rich has brought this, mostly because I'm worried about your safety, man. You don't have any coolant in your reservoir.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure you said you put coolant in it?
Well, whatever was lying around at the shop, we just kind of threw it in the reservoir. Is that good or bad?
That's a big no-no.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't mix coolant because depending on whatever kind was in there, if you don't put the correct coolant in, it just literally turns into sludge. So
Okay.
you're telling me that you're having a little bit of a cooling issue right now?
Yeah, well, it does. The heat only works on one side. So when I'm driving, I'm warm, but the passenger's freezing cold. So is that
Well, you know, I mean, maybe you don't like your passenger, so.
well, that's, yeah.
I would say that your driver's side rear brake could use some love. So I'm gonna get in there and probably just clean and lubricate because on hybrids specifically, you wanna make sure that you're either brandishing those brakes, so going up to 20 miles an hour and slamming on them so that the ABS kicks in,
Right.
or that you're cleaning and lubricating them at least once a year because you have regenerative braking, so you're really not using those rear brakes as often as you normally would.
Okay, I
Yeah.
gotcha. All right, that's
So
not bad.
all hybrids and EVs.
I'm on a tight budget, and this car was $100, so I don't really feel like paying for a lot of things.
Yes.
What are you working on so I can make a safe trip back home with Joey and I?
So we're gonna make sure that we clean your mass airflow sensor because we are getting a MAF code, and we're also going to see if we can get that coolant up to speed because we want your engine to stay cool just as much as you want your body to stay cool, like you have water in your body. So
Right.
same thing.
I like that.
Those are the big things. I would say that I wanna keep that air clean for you on the inside of the passenger compartment, and
Yeah.
you do not have a cabin air filter in the system right now.
Oh, there wasn't?
Yeah, I went to change it and there was just nothing there. So,
What's the deal with the brakes on
so
this Prius?
do you see the color here?
Yeah.
So I don't even have to test this fluid. Brake fluid should be clear like water, or sometimes if you have Pentosan, it's kind of a nice bright color,
Right.
but not that color. So that is like a really gross, like root beer brown. Now on your hybrids, especially Toyota Priuses, so Toyota hybrids, you want to make sure that you're changing out your brake fluid at least every 3 years.
I don't think it's ever been done on this car, yeah.
Well, I mean, we've only had it for a couple days, right?
That's
So
true, yeah.
I'm not blaming you.
I would have done it, but I
Yeah.
just didn't have enough time.
You would have
right?
done it. Well,
Yeah.
we're, today, hopefully.
Right, exactly. Of course.
So you actually have what's considered a brake stroke simulator.
Stroke.
Yes.
Sorry.
Brake
Go
stroke
ahead. Go ahead.
simulator.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean,
My nickname in high school.
Your nickname was Brake Stroke Simulator? It's my baby.
Okay.
Just take good care of her. And then
we'll make you safe.
thank you very much. I appreciate
Cheers,
that.
man. Thank
Look
you
at
for
that.
letting
Thank
me
you.
play with your car.
No, of course. I mean, you're not charging me for this, right?
Hey, welcome to your car.
Thank you very much. What did you do to this old girl today?
Well, actually, I'm pretty stoked because your car has, 359,000 miles on it.
Yes, it does.
And it just needed a little love because, we want to keep it going for another, what did you want to get, like 500K?
$500,000. Yes.
Yeah, $500,000. So I think we can make it. You came in with no coolant.
It had no coolant in it.
No coolant in
Okay.
the reservoir. And then there was pretty much water in the rest of the car, but
That's
at least
crazy.
you had something in there.
Who would do that? That's insane.
I have no idea. Come check this out. We got
Okay.
some crazy gross stuff
Okay,
here.
show me.
So we did do your oil filter. That is a well-used, very happy.
That's well loved.
Yeah. And these guys always come with a new O-ring, so we did
Okay.
that too. This is the color of your brake fluid.
No.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That was
really?
gross. Yeah. While doing the brake fluid flush, we found the pads to be basically metal to metal. Where'd that little guy go?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That was in pretty bad shape and also wearing unevenly. You can kind of see the...
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, so we did pads and rotors because you did need a rotor. And you can never replace just one. You got to replace them in pairs. Happy all of these systems are happy. I just went for a test drive and we also aimed your headlights.
Please remind the people of what you do.
Oh yeah, I run Girly Garage. So I do automotive education so that people learn how to have those honest conversations with mechanics. Do run a YouTube channel to keep that content free for everybody. And we do a lot of in-person learning as well so that you can get hands-on with your own car.
All right, awesome. Thank you very, very,
Thank you, Rich.
very much. So big thanks to T for hooking me up on the maintenance items the car needed. I never got your messages, so please send a Venmo request to my email, bigdaddylongstroke69@gmail.com. So now that the car has a clean bill of health, we're going to truly push this thing to the limit. We started in Daytona Beach and then drove an additional 500 miles south just to test the car out, and it made it without issue. We had a good time with our friend Kim. We played mini golf. We partied. It was a great time. And on the 500-mile road trip back, she slept on the pre-hair implant Elon pillow. I want to talk about all the haters and doubters that said that we couldn't make it this far. This is a $100 car. Literally, the parking for this is a third as much as this car is. That's how crazy this is.
Insane.
Is that your house?
Yeah, it's my dad. He's out plowing.
Really?
Couldn't be us.
No.
Wait.
Prius SY. I'm not gonna lie, Kim did get kind of annoying. She kept asking if I was gonna check the engine because the light was on.
Are you gonna pull over?
Me, what?
Is the check engine lights on?
Oh, that's been on for the past like 2,000 miles.
Has it?
Yeah. Pull over? No. This isn't a Tesla. You know, we could still keep going even though the engine isn't working as efficiently as it could.
And I told her to mind her business and I dropped her off at home. Joey also had enough of the trip, so I dropped him off at the airport as well. Now I have to start the journey back home solo. This car was hiding another surprise for me. Remember, I spent $82 and I have $75 left to spend, so I'm hoping with the maintenance I can get home for less than $75. And boy, the car did awesome from Florida. The weather was warm and I got to just before Fayetteville, North Carolina for a whopping 490 miles and $28 spent. That means I have $47 left. Now, the second leg wasn't as great. For some reason, I only got 440 miles because the gas was more expensive and it was getting colder. I was running the heat, so the car wasn't as efficient, and I spent $30 to fill it up, meaning I only had $17 left and putting me in the Maryland area. Unfortunately, the car had another trick up its sleeve. Well, boys and girls, it's 7 degrees outside. Everything is completely frozen. And I'm about 6 hours from home. And I had my very first pretty big issue. As I was driving last night, I heard a large cracking noise. And I think I know what the problem is. My CV axle gave out. I was so close to making the trip, but you know what? Mama didn't raise no fool. I turned the heat off, told Joey to get his truck ready in case I broke down, and I drove at 50 miles an hour the entire way. Okay, my CV axle is cooked, but I'll tell you one thing. If there's one thing that you could do to help ease the pressure off of this, you have to maintain steady pressure on the accelerator pedal. Because the CV axle is broken, it sometimes binds upon deceleration or extreme or heavy acceleration. So if you stay like a steady speed and you don't modulate the throttle too much, you could kind of baby it along, but it is vibrating on a degree that it feels like this entire car is going to fall apart. So again, if I maintain steady pressure, keep it a little bit out of eco, I can actually baby this thing for a few miles. It doesn't vibrate unless you take your foot off the accelerator pedal, or if you go a little bit too fast. Try to accelerate in a way that disturbs the car, then it's not going to work. I might be able to baby this thing at least a couple more hours. Will it make it home? I'm not sure. And 6.5 hours later, I made it home with range to spare. That broken CV axle actually forced me to drive slow. I freaking won, and it wasn't easy because I knew if I stopped, it could be my last stop and I would lose. Hard accelerations or stops kill the axle, and if it snapped, the trip was over. Also, if the engine has time to cool down, it affects my miles per gallon, so I had to do things in the car, well, for the sake of saving lots of time and stops. Didn't even have to stop once.
It's so bad. I could hear you coming.
Did you actually hear it?
Yeah, what is that noise? What is that noise?
Dude, it's the axle busted, man.
Actually broke?
It broke off, yeah.
What side?
Dude, on the driver's side.
Really? Like
Yeah.
the actual shaft?
The actual, yeah. So it's starting to dangle out of the side of the transmission, and there's CVT fluid everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you wait, when did this happen?
6 hours ago.
It's on empty? What are you
6 hours ago. Ready? Watch it. It's on empty. I got to show you this. Ready? I want to show you everyone this. Check this out. 3,700 miles, Joey.
Yeah, 3752.
This thing drove 3,700 miles with an average of 41 miles a gallon.
That's crazy.
Dude, this thing, it made it.
I'm actually surprised.
Joey, it made it, Joey.
I know. I mean, this is as far as it can go. But yeah.
Joey, it actually made it. We went to like the south, like we were the entire East Coast we traveled with this thing.
Yeah,
the
literally.
entire East Coast. This little Prius changed my mind about Priuses in general. It was able to make it from Massachusetts to Florida and back for less than the price of a plane ticket. No waiting in lines, no extra prices for baggage fees. This little car completely changed my perspective. I know when you see a Prius, you'll make fun of it, you'll throw tomatoes at it, and because they have a hard time accelerating, getting on the highway speeds and everything, but this thing is an absolute unit. Not only that, but when it broke an axle, it still limped home 6.5 hours to get me here safely. It had fluid leaking everywhere, but the Prius still made it. Now, as a matter of fact, to commemorate this special event, I have some merch. Its name is Struggle Bee because it got through the struggle. This thing is going to be a permanent staple. Let me know what you guys think. See you guys later.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I know what you're missing.
What?
The tolls.
I actually used the Buc-ee's plate.
What? Did you? Is that how you got here?
Joey, we give them enough of our money, Joey.
We bought a couple T-shirts and a hat.
Yeah, but still, I mean, wherever we stop, we go to Buc-ee's.
You being serious?
Yeah.
You really used the fucking plate?
Yeah, I got stopped in Florida because the police didn't. They
Didn't
believe
like
in
that?
They didn't. You know, apparently, for decorative use only, that's what gave it
Well,
away.
it says Florida on it.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
Yeah. So. I actually did. Yeah. Apparently, they kind of frown upon that, but I was able to make it.
Oh God.
It was good.
What are we gonna do with you?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You're lucky. They're like, how did you prove that you like didn't steal the car?
Who steals a Prius, dude?